Welcome back to Investing in Trading Live, sponsored by Online Trading Academy on this holiday weekend. We hope everybody's having a great holiday weekend. We got New Year's coming up. One more show of the year, another one in the books, Al, and we've had a great time talking about the stock market this whole year. And in this show here today, we've had a lot of a discussion about how to identify turning points in the markets, different strategies if you're worried about your 401k or
Mhm.
IRA. And we've had a lot of people texting into this free investing class that we do here local. And these are about 2 hour classes to introduce you to the different techniques and concepts on how the markets function, strategies for up markets, strategies for down markets, but also strategies to protect your portfolio. If you want to come into one of these classes, they're about 2 hours, text the word investing to the number 210 210. When you do that, you're going to receive a text back to figure out a date that works best for you. We do several of these per week. It's coming into the new year. This might be that New Year's resolution. Text the word investing to the number 210 210 for 2 seats for a free investing class locally here at our academies. And Al, I have one more Christmas joke for you today. And you're actually 0 for 3 now. Even though you said you
Yeah,
knew
no,
it, you
yeah,
didn't say it on the last
I
one.
I'll have to admit, I did not know the answer.
Okay, now the truth comes out. It's the holiday season, Al. You're not supposed to be fibbing.
Yep.
But here it is. What do Santa's elves learn in school? It is the alphabet.
Okay.
So I know these are almost dad jokes, and I can do that now because I am also a dad,
Yeah.
and just you got to have these in your arsenal because they're terrible jokes, but everybody laughs.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you're not going to start taking up stand-up comedy. We won't be seeing you on the circuit.
That might be my next profession. Give it a couple more years. I'm going to do some practicing, just like I've been practicing the guitar, Al. I'm not ready for the stage yet for music or stand-up comedy, but one day, oh yes, as in Wayne's World, one day, oh yes, it will be mine. Oh yes.
Can hardly wait.
Anyways, we could talk about movie quotes all day, but we got more to talk about on the financial markets and the stock market in particular. Santa Claus did not come here this year and bring that Santa Claus rally, as we know. Not the best month of December, but there's still opportunities as these markets go down in the markets. So when markets are declining, Al, a lot of people get worried and afraid, and they kind of put their hands in the air and they say, I don't even want to get into the market. It's because you're trained and conditioned to do that by TV,
Hmm.
the news channels, the market channels, whatever that may be. I won't say any particular stations out there, but also internet and YouTube and all that garbage that's out there. By the way, if anybody is listening right now and you've tried to learn a skill off of YouTube, it's going to be very, very difficult. But people are wondering, hey, well, it's free information.
Hmm.
It's free for a reason.
Yep.
Now, if you've tried to learn how to trade out of YouTube, you probably have not had success. And Al was talking about outdated strategies for one, but also what is the real reason they're putting out a video online? And usually it's to get subscribers, and they're collecting. That's how they make their money is off
Hmm.
subscribers from YouTube. But if you think about it this way too, if they're touting a strategy, for one, does it work? Two, what is their motive? Is it really to do the opposite of the side of the trade? But three, where is that information coming from? And then also, why are they doing that? Okay, if you're getting free information to do certain things, you're being conditioned to have emotions in the markets. In institutions, banks, the people that are moving the markets, they know that. They know
Hmm.
what's happening out there. So Al, I want you to break down a little bit on why people are why you see a lot of things that you see, and then how do you remove that and do what the market tells you to do, not what some joker or some guru says to do online.
Well, I think one of the reasons that people look at things on YouTube and answer some of the emails that they get asking them to subscribe to a newsletter or something like that is they're looking for a quick hit. They're looking for kind of the overnight success. I want to just listen to somebody talk to me for an hour or two, and then I know everything I need to know. That's not reality. That's not how it works. This is learning how to do this properly is a process. You need to start with the basics and then build on that. And I don't care how
Well,
many.
and the basics are like that investing class that we do,
Well,
right?
that's that's the
Basics to
first
learn that.
step, right? You first of all, you need to understand or know whether this is the right thing for you to do. Maybe it's not. Maybe you should find another way to generate some additional income. But if it is the right thing for you, then you want to make sure that you are in a place where you get the right education. If you're watching something on YouTube and you start to invest or trade based on the strategy that they're teaching you, what happens if it doesn't work, or what happens if you have questions about something that you didn't wasn't clear, it wasn't clear during the YouTube video or the webinar that you listened to? Well, that's a problem. How do you find someone that's going to help you? One of the things that really sets the Online Trading Academy apart is that there are people. We have physical locations with real live people that are here to deal with issues that you have and to help you, to answer questions and to help guide you through different situations,
But
different
also just
scenarios.
you want to be with like-minded people. So it's the trader clubs.
Right.
I was talking with a good friend the other day, and he was like, "Hey, I've been looking for this club
Hmm.
on investing." I said, "Okay, well, are you finding it online?" "No, there's really nothing out there." Well, that's what Online Trading Academy has.
Yeah.
It's trader clubs of like-minded people that are a lot of times making decisions in the markets together.
Right. Yeah, oftentimes, a student that's been around for a long time, they just like mentoring people. They like helping other people. And if one person helps another person with a strategy or investment, it doesn't impact them negatively. It's not like if you have two people investing in the same thing that you're going to destroy the opportunity there. And our students understand that, but they really like sharing the knowledge that they have learned, that they've gained here with other students. I want to just make one correction here. I think the last segment I said it was price and earnings that really drive the market. It's revenue and earnings, and that's different than price. So revenue and earnings, that's the correct comment that I wanted to make there.
Got
And
it.
then also on the Santa Claus rally, you know what? There is still time because technically the Santa Claus rally is the last 5 days of December and
True.
the first 2 days of January.
True.
So we don't know for sure what's going to happen there, but we do know, regardless of what happens, by January 1st, next year is going to be challenging, and it doesn't have to be challenging if you understand how to maneuver the markets properly. What moves price? Why does price move? Who moves it? How can you identify who those people are and when they're going to be active? And that's what we show you in these classes.
Yeah, and I like, just kind of going back to the YouTube examples is one of the great things about Online Trading Academy is, 25 years, I mean, on their 26th year, teaching the skills and concepts on how the market works, but also skills and strategies for income, strategies for retirement as well, 401ks and IRAs. And you can't say there's a guru out there that's been around 25 years. And think about it this way, too. Online Trading Academy has about 60, roughly or so, instructors that train people all across the world. And if you think there's one person out there that's got this cool strategy that's on YouTube, what if they decide, hey, I'm going to go on vacation for this week? Or, hey, I have a family issue and I can't help you trade this week. Then what are you going to do? Then you're stuck. And that's what's the great thing about Online Trading Academy is it doesn't matter what strategy you do. There's several people to train that. Doesn't matter what concept you want to learn. They all know that stuff. So that it's not just one person. It's a whole community of traders and investors. And that, my friends, is how you have more consistency, but also confidence in your financial decisions. And where people get started, as Al was talking about earlier, is a free investing class. And then these are classes that are about 2 hours, and we go through the different concepts and techniques and how these markets work. Al teaches these, I teach these as well, but also strategies for up markets, strategies for down markets, strategies for sideways markets. Say someone is looking for what are people looking for, Al? Income strategies. Say they have a job and they want a second source of income. Well, there's strategies for the market for that. Let's just say somebody is nearing retirement and they want to speed that up. There's strategies designed for that. Or what if somebody doesn't have a retirement account?
Right.
There's strategies to create your own accounts and then have your best interest in your future. I'm going to give a text line here to text in for 2 seats for an investing class. The new year is coming up, And let's start the new year out right. We have investing classes starting the first week in January to get started. Text the word investing to the number 210-210. That's text the word investing to the number 210-210. For 2 seats for this class and a quick start kit is the holiday giveaway. We're in the giving season for this class. Text the word investing to the number 210-210. Al, we've had a great year. We have one more year to, or one more segment, or one more show to go on the year. Let's hear today's Christmas OTA tip of the week.
Well, you know, Josh, knowing what you want and knowing what you're willing to do to get it are two different things. So maybe this is a good time to ask yourself this. How important is your family's financial security? You know, can you really say this isn't the right time or I don't have enough time for something so important? If you want to be successful, just do what the successful people do. They make it the right time. So maybe to succeed, you're going to need to challenge your belief system, maybe act outside of your comfort zone. Too many people spend too much time worrying about what could go wrong instead of being excited about what could go right.
That almost brings me to that song. I forget what song, who sings it. Don't worry, be happy. Oh, is that too much on Christmas, Al?
The show was really going well right up until
I told
the
you I've been
very
practicing.
end.
Guitar, the singing is a little bit down, but you know, if you're worried
Sorry,
about
folks.
retirement accounts, worried about having extra income strategies, see what these concepts and techniques are by texting the word investing to the number 210-210 for 2 free seats for this class. You know, Merry Christmas to everybody, Happy Holidays, and we'll be right back right around the new year. Until then, retire young, my